Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Allison Cruz, and welcome back to some more Yoshi's Woolly World, the most unusual adjective to describe a world made of yarn, where last time we managed to save a new friend from the depths of tyranny in the land of exploding things, and it's our responsibility to take him to the beach and show him a good time. In the name of all that is claw-daddy and wet, I say we take on the last level before the big fortress at the end of the world, I suppose, with Claw-Daddy Beach. It's kind of a nice little pleasant romp that we don't really have to worry too much about, and I don't think we'll need any power badges at any point in this stage, so we'll ignore it for now and take a look at some other Shy Guys just enjoying the beach and taking in some sun. I mean, I'm sure this is what they were expecting to have happen today, is getting consumed by one of their own kind. And we're introduced to the picnic basket variety of Claw-Daddies. They are really less of a threat in this game than they have ever been. A simple butt stomp is enough to do them in. One yarn ball can just like string them up, and then you just need to step on them once and they're done. They're kind of a pushover, whereas in the first game it was a little bit more difficult to take them out. Also doesn't have a very good reach there, so good luck, sir. So this level I will probably end up missing a bunch of things because they like hiding them invisibly. So for our first trick, we will make a gift appear out of midair and crush a Cheep Cheep, because that is the fate that all Cheep Cheeps need to have, is instantaneous death by gift. And ooh, nice. Another invisible thing for our first flower. Nice. So yeah, even though it's called Claw-Daddy Beaches, there aren't a whole terrible amount of them here. Some of them are stuck. He's like, I have no idea how I got here. Damn it, you killed me. And we get to swim. While you're swimming, unfortunately, you can't swallow eggs or shoot them, but you can spit things from your mouth, and we'll learn about that shortly here, as long as we fill everything up there, and collect more yarn. As long as it doesn't keep falling into the depths of the ocean, that would be fantastic. Thank you. Alright, so clearly the butt stomp is the way to go, and ooh, alright, let's get rid of these guys right here. And you can just barely step on them if you don't get caught in their hitboxes. There we go. Perfect. And okay, checkpoint, so don't forget this. Don't be a schmuck like me and forget to grab certain pencil stamps, because, ladies and gentlemen, yet again, we have ourselves the advent of another vehicle transformation section. And I really stumbled through that sentence. This one takes a little bit of influence from Kirby Planet Robobot. So we say hello to Moto Yoshi. Defy enemies in gravity with Yoshi's blinding speed. Oh, and jump with B, obviously. And this is such a cool design. It's kind of scary with Yoshi, but overall, this is really cool. I like it, but I'm probably gonna screw up a part here really hardcore. And I just can't get the timing down because we'll rotate and, ooh, there we go. I got it. One of Yoshi's like tilting his head all the way back whenever he jumps straight up. It's amazing. Okay, the rest of it isn't really that bad. It's really fun, and it's kind of easy, so just kill all the Cheep Cheeps. And we have just about made it, as long as we don't miss. There we go. That was a pretty good time. Usually I get like the timer on that, but please ask me how that relates in any way to the beach. Is riding a motorcycle, or I guess transforming into one. And oh no, poor Claw-Daddy. He was about to drown, and then we stomped on his head while he was under the water. That's great. So more hearts, don't need those. Although we're going to be introduced to a new concept here that shouldn't really be foreign to anybody who's familiar with Yoshi Island games. And that is the concept of spitting watermelon seeds, which is actually kind of decent in this game for a plethora of reasons, and I squandered that. Darn, I wanted to be cool. So we take the watermelon and we shoot many seeds, and we'll be able to kill many enemies as well as pop all of these clouds. It's incredible. Let's grab that last one and get our third flower. Unfortunately, it doesn't carry on from screen to screen, so you're gonna have to collect a new one. But that's alright, because we don't really need a new one. We'll get a bunch over here. This game quite literally litters them everywhere. So, grab those. And actually, before we move on, don't forget there is a secret right up here. This is another one that's kind of silly. And this will give us pencil stamps. Or 1, I suppose. So the half-eaten watermelon seeds won't give us nearly as much, but we can shoot through all of the sand and collect things with it as well. Alternatively, you could use the egg and make things a little bit easier. But let's not forget to collect our little yarn buddy here. Please and thank you. And before we move on, we'll have to grab that question cloud. So you can't shoot while, wow, okay, actually in the water. I'm just gonna have a lot of trouble doing it. There we go. I actually ran out of watermelon seeds and didn't realize it. Alright, so there we go. So it's really easy, it just goes through every single one. And it will definitely help, especially on the very last stage of this world. You'll see what I mean by that later. I'm hoping that's everything over there, because I would really rather not have time to destroy all of the sand. Alright, great. That guy, he was kind of trapped. He's like, guys, could you get me out of here? Caught in a sand trap. Thanks a lot. Dang claw daddies. This guy, here we go. So 5 shots with seeds, or I guess 6, spat from the mouth of Yoshi is enough to kill one of them, so take that how you will. We are pretty close to the end of the stage. No more pencil stamps. So that's really nice. But I'll take this. These guys can get really irritated at Yoshi. He's like, dude, stop it, don't. Oh, dang, I thought that was gonna be another buddy. Nice beads up there. There we go. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I feel like I say that very frequently, but if I'm not mistaken, this should, oh, there we go. That's exactly what I was looking for. And the flower should be just straight ahead. So as long as we don't get hit, I think we'll be fine. It's a nice little pleasant romp at the beach. This is exactly what I do anytime I happen to go to the freezing waters of the Pacific Northwest. There we go. Perfect. And we have made it. Can we get another flower? I forgot to do the Poochy Gold Rush at the end of the last one. But that video actually ended up being a little longer than I thought, so maybe we'll do this one. Because the boss stage that's coming up next isn't all that lengthy. It's actually quite fast compared to our good friend Mr. Montgomery. But in conclusion of Claw Daddy Beach, we have enabled ourselves to knit together. Wow, that's kind of a crazy looking Yoshi mountain that we made. Oh my god. Looks kind of scary. I don't know if I want to be him, but I guess we'll have to, right? So we're taking on the castle of World 1. And for those of you familiar with other Yoshi's Island games, yada yada, yes, it's exactly who you think it is. Yoshi Melon at the helm. We're going to be taking on Bert the Bashful once again. Looks as though nobody in any capacity learned their lesson. And we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. There's not really anything we need here. Although I thought we were supposed to get the Melon Power Badge at the end of that one. It might be this one. I really hope it's this one, because it would definitely help in the next level. Which is special 1. So as long as we don't screw anything up here, we should be fine. So lots of yarn balls and also really cool ambient music. I like it a lot. It's kind of spooky. And it feels almost out of place, but that's alright. We're gonna have to deal a lot with these yarn balls just going back and forth. So let's make sure we discover every nook and cranny. And push this. What do you have? Oh, nice, our flower. It's kind of great. And you should give me some hearts, right? Nope, just gems. Not even a stamp. So ladies and gentlemen, the aforementioned Bert the Bashful, the mini variety, they will allow you to reach much higher aerial vantage points. And they can hurt you if they step on you, so be careful of that. It's really unpleasant getting stepped on by one of those guys. Just kind of hopping around, shirtless, and just having fun with themselves. Cool. And you can kill them by butt stomping them. It's not really all that difficult. They're more or less just moving obstacles. Ooh, hello. Thank you. It's very nice of you. Alright, so we have a locked door here, and gee, I wonder what we're supposed to do here. I mean, a key probably would help, right? Maybe just a little bit. So we have a couple of different directions to go. We have the shy guy that I missed, but also the one that I hit. And I thought there was a invisible cloud there, but we'll have to get it on another visit. And enter our first zipper door. It's child-proof. Zips up behind you when you enter it. It's not very child-friendly, but that's alright. This room just looks to have a bunch of jewels for us to collect. I will take them, good sir. If we collect all of them, I don't think anything happens. Oh no, we get the flower. Okay, perfect. That actually works out well. I'm glad I managed to grab them all without hurting myself. And let's go ahead over here. I do like to put lots of things in every corner of this room. And we get ourselves a gift. That's what I always wanted, you guys. A little bird buddy. Aw, thank you so much for your help, sir. Got another flower. Yeah, this level is kind of swinging on by. Don't worry, no birds were harmed in the making of this level or video. So, and we'll conclude things by heading over here. Stepping on Shy Guys. Said nothing about the safety and welfare of them. And let's see what's in here. Ooh, many of them. They're practicing their trapeze act. They're joining the Shy Guys. And let's see if I can do this. Nope, that was really embarrassing, but I still got it. Perfect, okay. I mean, not quite, but close enough. All right, let's go unravel this and apply the third burst to the area. And there's the key that we need. It takes a spot in your egg slot, which is kind of unfortunate, but also very expected. That's all right. You give me something good. And hearts, great. Just what I needed. Oh, and that noise, every time we go through the door, it sounds like the noise the game Animal Crossing makes when you go fishing and you manage to reel in an old boot or a dirty sock or something. It's kind of silly. Also, these flying paratroop of Shy Guys have come back and they have no idea I'm here. Now, I could have sworn there was a cloud right there. See, I was just playing it up for dramatic effect. Of course it was there. And it actually, ooh, this is nice. I'll take it, but come to me, you might be a pencil stamp, please. It wasn't, damn it. Dramatic irony, because the music is awesome, and let's move on. Man, I kind of wish I was playing in 3D so I could see how awesome those effects are, but that's fine. All right, so now we have very angry birds. They're moving towards us. They really don't want us to go forward. I think if they, ooh, oh my god, fake me out, I might be able to fall to my death of my own free will. That's alright. Whew. Alright, slow-moving yarn balls. This worries me. This is a concern of Yoshi's. Can I reach it? Ah, there we go. Alright, we'll collect as many of those as we can. Perfect. And there we go. Awesome. These yarn balls have a pretty specific hitbox, so it's not hard to stay on them at all. But they do constantly like to keep you on your toes. Oh, it's a bird! Hey, how's it going? I was gonna go and head up here. Thank you. I was hoping, thank God, that that wasn't the fifth one. I keep feeling like I'm missing them left and right, man. Alright, some more hearts. They've given us like 40 at this point. Don't need that much. And, oh, okay, thanks. Yarn apparently is very ineffective against Yarn. I'll keep that in mind for Pokemon Yarn Edition. That's probably a thing at some level, right? I mean, it's only a matter of time before just everything is made of fabric. Okay, let's go over here, collect our final flower, and this part I think is just a mad dash to Bert's bedroom door. No, please don't. What are you guys doing? Oof. Okay, that was close. But we made it. And I probably should have saved that yarn ball because this is a boss fight where having many balls of yarn is really kind of helpful. But now as we have the Twin Peaks transition music playing, let's go and enter the playroom. Yoshi's sharp persistent. I assumed they'd have all run home by now. Well, joke's on you, this entire world of ours is my home. Fine, Bert, hitch up your pants and go bust up that Yoshi. Also remember this is an E-rated game, so. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, the return. Although this time, anytime you hit him with the yarn ball, his pants do not shrink. You just need to go and de-pants him with your tongue. And then he calls a couple of buddies to practice his trapeze act. Uh-oh, this is not good. There we go. And he drops 2 Shy Guys down whenever he does that. Now, as per before, we're gonna go ahead and repeat our lovely act here. This time he's gonna have more friends. It's like, you might want to pull up your pants. That is your mortal undoing. And I'm short by 1. Damn it. This boss music is awesome! Oh god, I didn't realize you did that. Okay, let's get rid of you. Oh, I guess I can just hit him. Perfect. And now he's naked. And he has to run away in shame. Maybe I'll buy you a belt for Christmas. I don't know. Would that have really helped? Finger guns for days. Unfortunately, that's not really as much of a exciting fanfare as I would have hoped. Nothing can stand up to the first Yoshi's Island in that regard. I really wanted to go through a giant keyhole. That would have been fun. But wow, we already have 160. How the hell did that happen? We can now make the fiery hell devil Yoshi. And there's the new power badge. Infinite watermelon seeds for all. This is great if you're a fan of that fruit. Or I guess melon. But with that, we have created... Ooh, wait, this is... Yeah, Bert the Yoshi. Kind of rude, right? We're just kind of mocking the castle that we just took over. But with that, we managed to unlock Special World 1. And that's achieved by getting gold stars in every facet of every level in that world, and it's gonna be great, right? Oh boy, sure I'm excited for those levels, and very unfortunately, Bert the Yoshi won't be able to join us. However, he will be indulging in Hang Tongue, the first of the Special World levels that are much more difficult than other levels, and oh shoot, I didn't want to do that. I wanted the watermelon. The watermelon is really good for this level. They're really short, but hectic as all hell. And this is no exception. This one I've had to practice many times to do without being bad at it. So let's see if I can recreate it here. And there we have a nice little remix for us. So let's go ahead and try out our new little badge here that we collected, which for 5,000 gems, we can have infinite watermelons. It will send out a new one over the course of this stage when the one in your mouth has disappeared. So keep in mind that unless you want to be eating up a lot of enemies, that you want to be careful when you use it. It's very useful in stages like this where they obviously intend you to have it, and this is one that is well worth the 5,000 that it costs. Now, you want to be careful. These are the only hearts you find in the entire stage. If you want to get through with 20, then you need to make sure you don't get hit. Even though this is a short stage, there's lots of possibilities for death and missing other things like this. So, just go ahead and shoot things carefully, and ooh, I didn't even realize I collected that one. And we'll go on the rolling waves. This actually is a really cool looking level. I like it a lot. It's kind of nerve-wracking though, because by the end of it, you're gonna be going insane over how much is going on. Ooh, hello. There's a bunch of you guys. Jeez. Alright. Very fortunately, the flutter in this game is so gracious, and ooh, okay, I ran out of that. It's very good. I like it. But I want to be careful that I don't fall and eat my words. There we go. Alright. We're almost there. Do you see how quickly we're collecting stuff? This level's not really a joke. There's one that is gonna make me tear my hair out, I swear to God. Oh, there we go. Alright. Our friend has been rescued from the clutches of the Shy Guys who just like falling to their watery demise. Okay. Alright, we're good. We're fine. As long as I don't get ambushed. Okay. A point of reprieve. Or is it? Don't be fooled by the fact that there is an eloquently disguised bouquet of a gift on that very happy cloud there. Do not be deceived, because there's actually something that I'd like to get above here and not destroy that. Alright, our final flower, and be careful, because we do not want to succumb to death by gift, much like many Shy Guys before us have. I guess you could say that would be an unprecedented turn of events, right? Nah, that's alright. I'm gonna let myself out. We're really close to the end. There's only 3 more, and we have about 2 more jumps. As long as there's waves to help me. Oh god, this is bad. This is bad. This is all wrong. You can go up the waterfall thing or the spouts or whatever, but it's just when they constantly have Shy Guys falling. There we go. We're good. Just don't get dropped on. Oh, sweet victory. Oh, that was incredible. You probably can't tell, but that is incredibly nerve-wracking. Ah, jeez, I'm so glad we were able to get through that without having to reset. But from here on out, levels just get even more diabolical, and it's not just going to be raining Shy Guys day and night. But that's alright. That was a really short level. That was only like 3 minutes. And with our heroic efforts combined, we are able to put back together the long-lost soul known as the Wii U Deluxe Yoshi. He kind of looks a little depressed to be wearing that, I'm not gonna lie. But it's kind of a nice little touch. It's a pleasant color, even though blue and black is a complete and total faux pas of color. With the most effective method of transportation known to all mankind and most Yoshis, we found ourselves in the desert. Kind of a nice little deserty tune. But before we end things off, I would actually like to put my money where my mouth is in Poochy Gold Rush and Galloping Green Meadow. So essentially we have ourselves an infinite runner that we can use to collect loads of beads, and when you have Gold Rush, all of the beads, their values are doubled. And so Poochy Dash is really simple, and you have different levels, lots of different capacities to beat them in. So with Gold Rush selected, let's go ahead and run this course, shall we? Now Lakitu's gonna be kind of a jerk, and he's gonna be making us do all of these ridiculous, extraneous tricks that any dog should not be able to perform. But that's okay, because we're Poochy and we ain't stupid, damn it. So, the skill required to beat this lies entirely in your ability to press the B button for a certain amount of time, or not pressing it. So you jump on enemies by tapping, holding to go long distances, and collect as much gold as possible. There we go. Perfect. We'll keep on jumping this way. And it's kind of amazing. He's actually telling you exactly where to go to get the highest possible score for this normally, without Gold Rush mode. Ooh, okay, and 3 Poochy saved. Don't jump. And long jump. Come on, come on. Oh, yes, okay, we're good. And there we go. That was actually probably my best run of that. Holy smokes. Practice pays off, kids. So for every pooch that you save, you get 50 extra points. So that's not too bad. And we've cleared it. You can do this at any point you want, and after you complete certain levels, you will be able to play them again with certain missions. And so that's something I'll probably do off screen since they're really easy. You have cleared the course. A mission has been added. Try your best and see how you do. Don't think I'm beating that. Also, we can see what happens when we load the Poochy amiibo. Don't know if I want to do that. Mostly because I don't have one. So basically the mission is to collect 1,500 beads, pop 3 balloons, and pass under the stump. And once you get those, hooray! You've beaten it. You get a nice little Polaroid picture to document your rewards, your efforts, your victories. But that'll just about do it here on Poochy and Yoshi's Woolly World. And it's so unusual that they decided to call it that, when it's just more or less the exact same thing. Next time, join me as we take on the Fluttering Dunes with our Wii U Deluxe Yoshi, or maybe we'll switch in for the circus. I should probably do that at some point. My name's Allison Cruz, and I hope to see you guys next time.